This is the second introductory video to GIMP, manipulating photos. What I want to do now is go back to the original file and open it again. The original large file, Niagara, not the demo1 file that we created at the end of the last exercise, it's the resized. We want the original because we're going to be doing some cropping, and one of the things you'll find out is that cropping as a tool can also be used to resize files, but that's not the primary purpose of a crop. So to open the file, we want to right click and then go with Open with GIMP. And now the file will open in GIMP. So now you'll see that the file automatically opens in GIMP in single window mode. Because we did in the last exercise, we created or turned on the single window mode. GIMP is going to remember that, and so now every time you open GIMP, it's going to open in this single window mode. So we have the original file that we started working with in the last exercise. And you remember how huge it was. In this case, it's zoomed out. I believe it's only 25%. Yes, you see the zoom says 25%. So it's zoomed out to 25%. And what we want to do is crop out some of the picture. So let's say I want to get rid of the Canadian side of things. So what I can do is I can go to the crop tool. Now, if I don't know what a particular tool means or the symbol means, I can hover over the symbol and GIMP will tell me what that tool is used for. All right, so crop tools already highlighted and or selected, and it's remove edge areas from image or layer. All right, I want to get rid of this side um, of the image. Now, in order to do that, I actually want to crop the section that I want to keep. All right, so I want to get as much as the falls as I can. And you notice this area is now grayed out. That's the area that's going to get deleted. If I change my mind, I just have to click on that area and it'll come back. Also, I want to get rid of some of this area down here. So what I can do is make a more restricted crop. And let's just say there are the falls. And I've got now a new crop, right? Now I want to continue with this. I want to get some more of the picture. So what I want to do is first hit the enter key, and that's going to crop the picture. Now I want to crop some more. So then I will select the area of the file that I want to keep. And we go over here and we keep and hit enter again, and the needle gets disappeared. Now I say, okay, well, this file looks, or this photo looks a little unbalanced. There's more blue sky than anything else in here. So I want to also now crop some more. So let's just leave a little bit of the blue sky and then the rest of the picture. Hit crop. And now as you see, what is the main purpose of the crop tool? I have totally changed the focal point of the photo from the Canadian side to the US side of the falls. And I want to also, this is kind of small, so I can go to view, I can go to zoom, and I can click on fit image in window, and now my crop picture gets blown up to full size, and I can then look at it in more detail. All right, now the last thing we have to do, of course, is export the file. So I click on file, export as, and then I want to click on the new file name, which we want to call demo2 for our exercise, .jpg. Click on export, and The export dialog should come up. As it does here. It wants me to know the quality image, so I want 100%, and then I click on export again, and now my file is exported.